What time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah? Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah?
Yeah, fun Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah? Keep listening.
Hello and welcome into another week of your show. Yes, this is still, as far as we know, the only show originating in Saskatoon, going live Monday to Friday, 4 to 5 p.m., scheduled viewing, just like all those other shows we enjoyed growing up. What we're doing, we're trying to bring them back. It's very cool. My name is Gary. I am your host, and we have a puppy here. I'm not sure what her deal is. She's sort of in her spot. Are you going to turn it a little bit? She's looking for her treat. There isn't really one there. Either way, we're going to go to this because this camera is so world-renowned. People just show up just for this. And the name of that camera, wait for it. Oh, no, she's going all the way. Oh, God, here we go.
She's gone.
We were just talking about going live. This is what we do. She took off, so now we have to get her back. Margaret, come here. That's pretty good. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Maggie Cam. We got a very active Maggie Cam today as she is hiding out underneath with our special guest for the day. Let's see if I can get her. A little bit closer. Marge, you want to turn the other way? I can see it's just a dark leg and a blanket and then a fluffy butt. That might be our cam for today. The Maggie Cam! Proudly presented, as always, by our great friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. Brooksie, I got to tell you, I know the camera isn't on. I say, oh, look how cute she is. Hear my tummy rumbling. I got to tell you, we're due. We have to take her in for a cleanup job in that state-of-the-art cleaning station that they have over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. As we need another Adventures with Maggie video, and there she goes. She's had enough.
She's off to go get a bath.
Yeah, she says, did somebody say bath? Let's see if I can just really guide this around. Give me the full view of the studio. There's a beautiful tummy. Oh, now she's coming back.
She really doesn't want to be on camera today.
Now she's going to do some digging. Here we go. We'll get a good spot here. So we're going to get a new Adventures with Meg. I told Rochelle there that we're going to be coming in, so I have to schedule that into this week. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. Give you the full tour of the studio today.
She's really trying not to be on the camera.
She's doing everything she can. So that cleaning station, we're going to get her in there. And we're going to give her a full spa day. It's going to be super cute, just like this right now. Look at this go. As well, Mike and Rochelle, they run the place. They're incredible human beings. They have a puppy named Leroy, who is also a greeting dog, just like Margaret. Once you get in there, she goes, come on, girl, you're killing me. Once you get in there, it just doesn't stop. The awesomeness. We're talking toys. We're talking treats. We're talking outfits. We've done videos with her doing full-on outfit, like fashion shows. It was amazing. And everything in between. They got the buckle-up collars going with matching leashes. They got all the tools and utensils you need and so much more. All there for you. As well, they're open after hours and on weekends, thanks to Kirsten and Chris.
That evil glare she just gave.
Yeah, she's like, I am not happy right
Monday.
now. Yeah, she's trying to... Oh, then she smiles, which is pretty cute, too. I appreciate that. So go by to Pet Planet on 8th Street, say hello, and watch your life change for the better. That's what happens every single time. You can say hi to Leroy and the team over there and enjoy all the awesomeness that is at Planet on 8th Street. They are our pet's natural grocers. You going to sit like that? Hold on. I'm going to get one more good shot here. One more. Proud dog. I want to see a proud puppy. Come on. Yeah, look at this. We've hit all the angles today. Maggie, what's over there? Look the other way. Look that way. Over there. Don't throw that because she'll eat that. Ooh, my alarm. All right. Clearly, the Maggie Cam is going to be a tough one today. Let's go ahead and flip her over there, Phenom. We got the Phenom on the ones and twos. I forgot about this song. No, I didn't know this song. One of my favorite bands of all time, Lagwagon, had a song that I didn't know existed from like 1998. And it's really, really good. It's called Want. And it's a little quiet, so I can't use it for a wake-up alarm. But I can use it for update alarms. Is it going to keep going? Well, that'll get us copyright stricken real quick. All right, so with that in mind, the show has begun. Very smooth, very, very crisp opening to said show. When you go live, anything can happen, and we live that every day here. So the alarm that I had set, and this goes into my tummy situation, is I got myself a tummy today. I guess I should introduce you so it doesn't look like I'm just talking to myself, hey? Do not let me forget about that alarm. Ladies and gentlemen, we are joined, as always, on Mondays here by one of our favorite people. She saved our mental health by doing our social media. She saved our Twitch stream by coming in every Monday for Gaming with Brooksie. Today, we just finished up Mario Golf 64, and it was fantastic. We had a lot of fun. She's the co-host of the Past Our Bedtime podcast and fan favorite around here. Give it up for Brooksie!
Hi. Hi.
So it's 23 degrees in here right now. It's hot. I'm dressed like this.
It's not-
How are you doing?
I'm cold.
Why are you so cold? Is that like the female trait of always being cold?
No, some females run hot. I'm just
I-
not as hot as some other females.
I haven't met very many.
Yeah,
Most
well,
women I know are always cold.
I'm pretty cold, always. I was just telling Gary, I've never been hot in here, even before the AC.
One time we had like 29 degrees in here. I couldn't even breathe because it was so hot.
That would have been my perfect temperature.
That's so gross. I just want to live in a sweat pit, dude.
Yeah.
Crazy. All right, Brooksie Monday in effect. So I had myself a
Alarm?
random reminder. Yep. And all it said was, I used to do random reminders at the old job there. And anytime between 2 and 6 when we were on the air, a reminder would pop up. I don't know when, I don't know anything about it. I would be medicated and I'd have these funny thoughts I'd put in the phone and I'd set it up to, just like now, go off during the show. And then I would just read it word for word about what it was. And this one says, "Oh, how do I get to see it fully?"
You gotta edit
There
it.
we go back out. You edit it? Oh, here we go. So here's what I said. I can have raviolied the sticks.
What?
The sticks.
I can't, what?
I can have raviolied.
A can?
Can of ravioli.
Okay.
So I can have raviolied the sticks. And then it says peanuts everywhere. Now, what on earth would that mean?
Sounds like you're having a hard time cooking.
No. Do you know what it meant?
No.
The term can of ravioliing is from the Trailer Park Boys. As Ricky comes on and he talks about how, nobody wants to admit they ate 9 cans of ravioli. You eat the first 2 and then you burn the next 2 trying to get them set up. So it's only really like 7 or 8 cans of ravioli. But once you start, you can't stop. So that turns into 7 and then 8 and then so you go. So he eats all these cans of ravioli. I had a box of drumsticks, the ice cream treat, the sticks, drumsticks in the fridge. And I can of raviolied hard. Like I don't even remember eating the second or the third. I think I ate 5 drumsticks.
Oh, so the peanuts from the drumsticks were all
everywhere. And like on the chair, like I got up off the chair and it was just peanuts everywhere,
wonder you have a
all
tummy
over. And I'm
ache.
like, what the? Yeah, I thought it was all the other stuff I ate. No, 5 drumsticks we ate. I couldn't believe it. And after eating all of that, my tummy has been destroying me all day. But I ate 5 drumsticks. I thought at some point last night, I got to talk about this tomorrow because I totally rickied these drumsticks.
Oh, I wish.
5. And I went back and forth. I went from caramel to chocolate, caramel to chocolate to caramel.
Caramel's the best, though.
Yeah, well, that's why I had 3 of those and only 2 of the chocolate.
Yeah.
But don't eat 5 drumsticks. That's the whole point of this entire story.
I thought you don't like telling people what to do.
Okay, that's a good point. Eat as many drumsticks as you want. If it so happens that you make it to 5, trust me when I tell you, the tummy's going to be a little bit rough.
Yeah, unless you're like a professional, like those people that go and eat.
Joey
I follow
Jaws
this one
chestnut.
girl that just like rushes every challenge.
It's
ever.
crazy. I wish I could be a competitive eater.
And then she's like skinny and jacked still. I'm like, how do you eat like that every?
Oh, they have a system, and it's not pretty. You don't want to know the dark side of competitive eating. Yeah, exactly. As it is Monday with Brooksie. Finished up our little golf game over on the Twitch stream. I did go to the Untimely Demise 25-year anniversary show on Saturday night at the Black Cat. It was Untimely Demise with Endless Chaos and Raven Witch. That tells you how much I love these guys.
Did you have fun?
I was there with LB, BB, which is Big Brookman, which was awesome, and Uncle Mike, the 4 of us.
Wow.
And we went there, and Uncle Mike's so funny because he doesn't like going early to shows, never has, never enjoys it. Whereas I Also didn't like going to shows when the lights were still on. But now at the old age, I'm all about getting in there
Mm-hmm.
and getting a table.
And also seeing your
sitting down.
surroundings,
Well, I
checking
don't
where all the
care about that.
exits are.
Well, maybe a little bit of that too. Sure. Some safety nets were involved, but getting a table. So we got there early and we got our table and chairs. And I was so happy. Like, that's all I wanted. So poor Uncle Mike, he's like, oh, I don't like sitting around. So he's always getting up and moving. And I just sat there. I took it all in. I got to see all the boys, all the guys from the band's going to have a couple in tomorrow and Thursday. But the show was absolutely fantastic. So to everybody involved with the huge show at Black Cat on Saturday night, thank you. You put on a hell of a gig. It was absolutely fantastic. And this Chaos crushed it. Raven Witch was so good. Everyone was so good.
That's awesome.
So a great show was had. How was your weekend? What did you get up to?
I was just coming off of sickness.
Boo.
Yeah, but it was good. We went to the zoo.
Again,
Literally.
how's Peter?
He's perfect. He's amazing.
Did you get
He's
more
actually
pets?
shedding now, and he looks a little more fluffy. So yeah, he's adorable.
Does Peter the pronghorn have a fluffy butt?
Yes. And then when they warn other people, actually, when they warn their other pronghorn friends, their butt gets fluffier.
What are they warning them about?
They any danger, they fluff up their butt.
Oh, so like the zookeepers come and
I guess so. Well,
Okay.
probably not those ones. They really like all humans, the two pronghorns.
Peter and Paul.
But yeah, and then also this weekend was Buster Days in Martinsville.
Sounds fun.
It was. So it's like this huge ball tournament.
Oh, I thought it was going to be like a Buster Douglas autograph signing.
No, and then they have like a bunch of kid stuff, petting zoo,
Yeah.
food trucks.
Ooh, I love that.
And the night that I went, they had music bingo in the beer garden, and they were getting rowdy. They basically play like a certain amount of music, and then you'd bingo dot if you had that song or like the instrument that was playing or whatever.
Oh, so it's like different factors of the clip.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and they were just playing bangers, and everyone was like singing to it. Well, like
sounds like a fun time.
bingoing. It looked crazy. I didn't actually play that, but like every time I went to the bathroom, I had FOMO a little bit. But I was watching the game, so I'm an avid cheerleader.
Hold on. Was Brad playing in it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Was he socking dingers? God, so he's got to be. So good at
I
baseball,
think he's the best on the team.
Yeah, doesn't
and
surprise me. He's the best at everything. We love you, Brad. He's a sweet human.
Every time he does something good, which is every time he touches a bat or is in outfield.
I hope one day I find a woman that speaks so highly of me as you do of your sweet husband.
Anytime
so
he
kind.
does something like really good, I always yell, "That's my husband!" like super loud, and everyone laughs so hard.
Except for Brad.
And no, Brad loves it, I think, secretly. And then the last time,
the key word there was secret.
the last game, I was saying it so much, the other team started saying it anytime because he would he hits to the fence, not even a home run, but gets a home run. Like he's like
so fast.
He's fast and it goes
Agile.
far. And so anyway,
there's the
I'm screaming,
poster.
"That's
I
my
take that
husband." The one time I went to the bathroom at the end of the game, he caught the ball like way outfield. And everyone was apparently, I came back and Brad's mom was like, everyone was like looking to see where you were because you didn't yell, "That's my husband." The other team did. But when they looked over here, I had to say something. So I yelled, "That's my son."
And the crowd must have popped. That would have been hilarious.
Yeah, I wasn't there to see the reaction. I was in the
I
bathroom.
guarantee you that would have been the reaction.
But no, so that's like my favorite thing to do is yell, "That's my husband," every time he does something.
That's what love looks like, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
That's love.
It's awesome.
You know, if you ever find yourself singing that song, I want to know what love is.
I don't know what I was cheering before we got married. Probably, you don't get nothing from me until you put a ring on it, I guess.
I think that's a promo. I think you just made a promo. Congratulations. You'll see that one over on the network coming very soon because that is a very funny. I'm going to timestamp that. What is that? 4:14. Remember 4:14.
Yeah, so that was
Well
my
done.
weekend. It was good.
This is very good.
But then Saturday, whenever it was smoky and rainy, I didn't do anything. I just literally didn't get out of bed. I was like, I'm healing my body and my
It's a
soul.
Gary day right there. I love that.
Yeah.
I've been
less
settling
ice
in.
cream though.
Oh yeah, way less ice cream. I've been realizing that because I don't sleep so well, like naps are my best friend.
They're the best.
Yeah.
I love
So
that too,
like
yeah.
last night I had a nap from like 6 till probably 9, and then
Mhm.
I didn't get into my bed until like 5, and then I was up at like 7, and then.
But that's
back
why you
in there
can't
at
sleep because the
9.
naps happen. That's what happens.
And that's
to me.
the exactly the problem. So you don't get that good long REM sleep. But
However, I get so much energy like right when the sun's going down. I'm like a nocturnal animal, so it's like
you're like a bat.
yeah. If I nap, I'm like it's like the most energy I have ever if it's at night. But if I'm up all day, all morning, and then it's night, it's really
Tuckered.
hard for me to,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
But
hear ya.
it's not like waking up in the morning. I don't have as much energy as if I have a nap and then try to
Yeah.
survive the evening.
Mornings are hard.
Yeah.
And that's
That's
all on me
it's a
because I've created this monster
Quote
that doesn't know
Garfield.
how to sleep. Yeah. I love how this set is slowly just becoming gifts from Brooksie. You got this bottom one down here?
Do you write anything in that yet?
We have written stuff in it. Let's see what's in here. What do you think's in
Really?
here?
Poems.
Adam Sandler scorekeeping, a top 10 of Adam Sandler movies.
Look, I'm so glad.
Do you want to remember our top 10 of the Adam Sandler movies? You want to hear it right now?
Sure.
And these weren't by us specifically. It was, we had to rank 10 different films without knowing them. So at number 10, it was One I Can't Tell. Number 9, That's My Boy. Number 8, Grown Ups.
That's only 8?
Yeah. Number 7, Mr. Deeds. Sneaky, sneaky, sir. Number 6, Little Nicky. All right, whatever. Just drink it all. We can quote all these. Coneheads, and Pixels. Pixels was number 4. But that one came later. The Longest Yard was number 3. And then, what do you think's number 1? One of the two. One of the two.
I don't know.
Number 2 was Billy Madison.
Oh.
Which means number 1 would have to be.
I don't know.
Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
I was like,
Happy Gilmore 2
my
coming out
brain
soon.
literally was like, poof. When you started it, I was like, I can't think of anything. But I could Happy Gilmore on the golf course real good. I have a video of it.
You can't on the N64.
No, I did it there
I don't
too.
think, actually, yeah, you did. You crushed it. I'll give it to you. I will give that to you. This is the Monday edition of your show as we recap the weekend and roll into another exciting week. I didn't get out with the golfing nerds. My squad, they were out at Holiday Park yesterday. I didn't get to go, and I was quite sad.
Why? You don't have the fun?
Busy. As and they wussed out on Saturday. They're supposed to go up on Saturday too, but they wussed out hard. Went to the golf simulator.
Yeah, because it was poopy outside.
Yeah.
I like the golf simulator. It's nice
fun.
and warm.
That's where we
And
got
there's a couch.
exactly, and drinks and food. It's
The
very
food.
nice. Yeah, it's very, very good.
Yeah, the beer
So-
cart girl's just right there all the time.
All the time. She's
Don't
like
have to wait
basically
for
golfing
her.
with you. That's fantastic. Yeah, Von Hattie is all about the sim golfing.
Which simulator do they usually go to?
The one in Avalon here.
Not urban.
Yeah, I always get the names mixed up.
Yeah, I don't know. I
But
usually
it's
go to
just
the
over
urban
Avalon
one.
Shopping Center. It's super awesome. I think it's called Urban Golf. I think that's the one it is. Or Golf YXC. But Von Hattie and Von Trask and AK, my sweet Andrew Cadell, who created these. I'm trying to get him to start a whole clothing line of golfing nerds.
Yeah.
Like, I think this is such a cool idea.
I like
So
it. I like
AK,
the font.
let's get some shirts going, okay? Let's get some more hats going. I want some gear. I want to swag out, bro.
Swagger.
I want to get that swagger going.
Have you seen those shirts, those golfing shirts online yet? Where they're, and now I think this is the perfect golfing shirt. It's so small, they're just little bums or little boobs. You could pick which one you want, but you can't tell from far away. It just looks like a pattern. And then when you get really close, you have to be like probably like this close to tell that it's like
A butt.
boobs and butts. And it's anyway.
It's like two of our favorite things, I think.
I think
Pretty
you
good for
really like that
for an outfit. So it's not so in your face that people are like, oh, that's disgusting. Why would he wear a boob and butt shirt?
No, you have to be really
You
close.
have to get to know the person, and then you're like, oh, you got a boob and butt shirt.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's like a new trend.
I don't know why my algorithm's showing me those ads.
You
but-
got too close to my phone.
Yeah.
You probably just picked them up. That's very humorous.
Yeah.
Real quick, before we got a pre-tape we're going to get to here, and we're going to check in with my main man, Dr. Booty Quiver. He came back again.
Booty Quiver?
Oh, dude.
Can I see that?
Yes, but before we get to that, are there any other trends going on? You haven't gotten me to do anything stupid that makes me hate my life for social media lately.
No. I had one funny one, but I used it for someone else. Because I didn't think you were going to like me if I made you do it.
That's fair. At least you respect it. Okay, Dr. Booty Quiver. Before we get into it, this is his new album out now. It's called Dr. Booty Quiver, Tales from the Booty Patch. Okay? Tales from the Booty Patch. A little peek see at that. You're talking about butts?
That's a lot of butts.
There's butts in the booty patch.
You know what? Have you ever seen there's a plant that grows like this and
I
they
have
all
not,
look like butts?
But that would be funny.
It's like a teeny little butt plant. I think I need to get you one now.
I
It's
think
so
I would
funny.
enjoy it.
And then when they
want to- I
grow,
want-
sometimes they grow, a new one grows out of the butt.
Butt within a butt.
Yeah, it's really
Very
funny.
interesting. So I just want you to give me 2 of your favorite song titles from that real quick.
Booty sweating.
That's a good one.
Stuck on the teat of the weed machine.
That's it.
Those are the 2.
So if you look at the front again, and you'll see there's some pictures on there.
Yeah.
That one that says manchovy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally a whole song about a anchovy growing muscular arms and legs and becoming a manchovy.
That's amazing.
Like
I
every
like
song has stories
Jimmy the Hot
to them.
Dog.
Yeah, that's a really good one too. So it's out now. It's incredible, and we're going to introduce you right now to the man himself, ladies and gentlemen. I guess I introduce him once we get in. We're always working these transitions.
Check this out.
Nailed it. Take it away, Phenom. Ladies and gentlemen, I made a call to the good doctor, and he has arrived. He is back and in the house. Dr. Booty Quiver, baby.
What's up? Hello, Gary.
You, my friend, have slowly become one of my favorite human beings on earth.
And vice versa.
Oh,
Gary.
it's just, what do the kids say? Something about like reels knows reels or something like that?
Real knows real.
There it
real
is.
Respect real.
That's what it is.
Something like that.
You're one of the kindest, most beautiful, gentle gentlemen I've ever met. And getting to see you work, the cameras are stripped down.
So fun.
Getting to know you with the applause sign, and then getting to know your musical career, because it's not just one thing, it's so many things. And Dr. Booty Quiver is on the docket for, I guess, in a couple months we're looking at?
That's exactly right. In August, it's the second tour of Booty.
Woo!
You've heard of a tour of duty.
Yeah.
This is a tour of Booty.
It's the call of booty,
it's
if you
tough.
will.
Oh,
If you want to
yeah.
play some COB.
I'll take that as well.
There you go.
But yeah, we're going Western Canada, so specifically Alberta and Saskatchewan.
Hell yeah.
We got 2 Edmonton shows. We got 2 Calgary shows. We got 2 Regina shows. We got a Yorkton, a Red Deer, and of course, a Saskatoon, because that's where we are right now.
My mind was blown last time when you didn't just talk about the dates, you talked
Yeah.
about all the acts as well without any info in front of you.
I could probably do that again.
Do you want to give it a go? Do you want to shout out your bros?
You know what? First, let's respect the new CD, because we got Tales from the Booty Patch. This has been in the works for 7 flipping years.
That's a lot of years.
So 20 songs. This is for you, Gary.
Oh.
Tales from the Booty Patch. My dad did the artwork.
It's incredible.
And I'm so happy with how it turned out. The print job is fantastic.
I've been trying to keep a straight face here because, as you can see, this is happening. If you're watching this, you can see this. If you're listening to this, he's got the full outfit on. What is that? Maleficent horns?
It's very similar to that. I've had
Yeah.
a few people say that it's like copyright free from Maleficent horns.
Good. Well, we got to make sure. I'm just trying to paint
Yeah.
the picture. Then you got like the stethoscope oversized on the top.
It's the head reflector.
Thank you,
is
head
what that is,
reflector,
real close
and
enough.
the scrubs, I guess.
It's a Dr. Coat.
That's
but
the one. Yes,
I have
Dr.
scrubs
Coates.
at home, though.
Of course you do. That doesn't surprise me in the least. And then as I look at this, are these the other members of the band?
Well, no, these are songs. So
Okay,
like
perfect.
these are characters from my songs.
Oh,
so
my
we
God.
have Jimmy the Hot Dog is from the song Jimmy the Hot Dog, of course. And then we have the cougar from Cougars, and it's not the animal, but the older woman type of cougar. And then we have
Tell me about Manchovy. Manchovy is one of my
okay.
favorite things.
Manchovy is also one of my favorite things.
that's so
I
sweet.
thought of the idea of Manchovy when I was working in the kitchen at the Yard and Flagon.
Shout out to the
And
Yard.
it was really slow, so I was just doodling on receipt paper, and I doodled a little fish with just really
Jacked
muscular
arms, yeah.
like human legs and human arms.
Manly. Very
And,
manly.
Yeah, the story is based. I could tell the quick story basically.
Lay it on me.
It's about a man named Steven who is distraught, and he is lured into the bushes with a sausage on a string,
That'll get me.
and then a wizard, disgruntled, of course, turns him into Manchovy. And at first he doesn't know how to feel about being this fish creature, but he accepts it and takes on the responsibility of helping the public with his newfound magical powers. Yeah.
Manchovy.
And one day I want to make a movie of it. One day.
I would watch that movie, dude. Manchovy, hell yeah.
Yeah, and it would be a musical, of course.
Yes, absolutely. And the booty patch, exactly what you would expect it to be. It's a patch full of booties, just like it could be a patch full of any other crop.
Yeah, it's like cabbages, but they're
Yeah.
butts.
It's amazing. This is so freaking cool to me. So you got 20 songs on here. We're going to get into this. Hold on. My phone's going off. I'm going to get this.
Okay, sounds
all
good.
good.
Yeah,
And I got
absolutely.
an alarm because I'm trying to feel responsible to this.
Someone's got to be.
You'd think I would be. I'm trying. The key word there was trying to
Well, you did an alarm, and I'd say you're halfway there with
be.
that.
Half the battle. All right. I want to get into some of these song titles on this because this
Let's
is
go. They're funny. Some of them are funny.
everything about this, man. Like everything about you. It's so fun. Like it's not even funny. It's just fun.
That
it is
is-
obviously funny, but it's so much fun.
That is the emphasis.
Yeah.
Is to have fun.
Like you don't like we just did a review on the Viewing Room. It's a movie review show we got on the network here, and we just did Sharknado.
Ooh, I love it.
Exactly, and this is sort of the same idea.
Yeah, just
You know
like
what I
silly,
mean?
campy
Can't
fun.
be fun. Exactly. You
Absolutely.
go in here and you expect to have fun. That's what you're gonna
Yeah.
get. So I'm just gonna look for some highlights of these songs here. Cougars, I'm very excited about, especially since you got the cougar
Yeah,
right there.
she's one of the featured
She's looking good.
starlets on
Yep.
the front.
Cucumber number. What's that all about?
Cucumber, it's my favorite vegetable, cucumber. And some
Interesting.
people are going to try to tell you that it's a fruit.
Ooh.
And I mean,
Ooh.
maybe scientifically, technically. But
yeah, you're not putting
if-
cucumbers in your fruit salad.
as a cook, will you put a cucumber in a fruit salad? Will you put a tomato in a fruit salad? That's another one that's technically
Yeah.
a fruit. No, you will not.
Tell 'em, dog.
Because it's a vegetable. And yeah, I just love cucumbers. I could eat them like by themselves. They're great.
So what's the song about?
It's just about how I love them, and it's just
It's
like
your
and
love for
some of the
cucumbers.
verses are just like listing facts about cucumbers, like it's 16 calories per 100 grams, and stuff like that. Just how much, and when it's 96% water, that's another one.
Bro, oh, that's so good. The dad life. I love living that dad life.
I am not a dad, but there's a dad in the band.
Hell yeah.
Mikey G.
Mikey.
Giesbrecht. He is the dad in the band, and I had him text me a bunch of facts about his
Dad
day-to-day
life?
dad
And
life,
you
and,
took it
that,
into- come
and then it got
on.
turned into the song.
Oh, that's so creative.
Because
I love it so
obviously
much.
I can't write about
Yeah.
me being a dad because that's not true.
That's it.
But he is a dad.
Coming from a good source. Dirty song.
That's just the filthiest one. It's just I wanted to make a grunge song, and it's sort of like a
Nice.
grungy song where I'm just swearing and there's no
That's
real
amazing.
rhyme or reason for it, just to
Again,
be silly.
it's the campy, over the top shit. That's what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
Discarded wet shoe.
That was one of the first songs I ever wrote. And it was with my help of my brother. Shout out Dylan Evans.
Yes, you know
Also,
what?
Fancy Diamonds.
Curtis Anderson said that we need to get Dylan in here.
You
as well.
should.
Okay, so
You
we're gonna
should.
line up Dylan.
He's excellent.
'Kay.
And he helped me write that when I was just starting off on guitar. He helped me with the chord progression for that one. It's sort of a doo-woppy song. And we were right by the Atlantic Ocean, St. Simons in America. And there was this little tiny shoe on the brush, just in the reeds, just like
Going back and
floating
forth.
around in the wind. And I was like, what a interesting image. Is there a story behind that? Let's try to think
Let's
of
write
what it
that
might
story
be.
about
So
how it
that's
got
Discarded
there.
Wet
See,
Shoe.
the creativity of
Yeah.
your writing, man. I just love this.
Yeah.
Funky Spaceship, probably exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah, you can take a guess based on the name. It's
It's
just like a
spaceship
spaceship
with hydraulics.
and like fun people in it. There's like
Yeah.
a band, and the band is made up of animals. That's my probably favorite part of the song. There's a salmon playing the drums, and you got a monkey playing the bass, and it's funky. Monkey, funky.
Yeah, you're nailing it, dude. This is so sweet. Get Greasy.
Get Greasy is one of my favorite ones. It's just
Great name.
about like sometimes you have those days where you don't want to deal with day-to-day life. You just want to like put butter in your hair and lie down and not worry about being specifically clean. You want to just do like
Get
things.
greasy.
Eat some ham without a shirt on, or stuff like that. Eating fried chicken.
Oh man, all things I love to do. Mountain Dew.
Obviously it's about Mountain Dew.
We live the Mountain Dew life
Um,
here. We love it. Our
and-
head engineer LB, he like has Mountain Dew in his blood.
It's honestly addictive.
Yeah, it is. It truly
Uh,
is. And there's so many flavors now. There's so many ways to get it in you.
Yeah, it's a song about Mountain Dew, but it's a country song, sort of. It's a sort of punk country, but it's as country as we get. I'd
Hell yeah. I'm excited to show that to LB. He's going to lose it.
Heck yeah.
Rock and roll party boat, obviously.
It's another vessel like this spaceship,
Yeah.
but this is a
Different
rock
one.
and roll version of a boat instead of
Of
a
a
funky
spaceship.
version of a spaceship.
See, and it all works out. Then we got Booty Crew.
Yeah, that's
Oof.
just about the band.
Yeah.
And I think like now the lyrics aren't accurate, but they're always supposed to say who's in the band. Well, now Now it might not say exactly who's in the band, but the point is it's about the crew. It's about the Booty
That's
Crew.
it.
It's
You know about
band.
the Booty Crew.
Yeah.
Whiplash Woman.
Whiplash Woman, that's the most serious song on the album and the most serious song ever written. Not to say that it is serious, but it's the most serious
of
one.
the non-serious
It's like
ones.
just like a love song kind of.
Oh,
yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah, something
Okay.
a little different compared to the other ones.
Yeah, no kidding. Like, is this like a woman that gives you whiplash because she's so hot you have to look?
It's more about like an ex, but an ex that you're glad it happened. That you're okay with that it happened.
Then we got Manchovy, obviously. Like, I love that. Bag of Wine.
Yeah, that's about. I could tell that's a fun story.
There we go.
Ness Creek Music Festival.
Here we go.
We were just sitting around, having a gas, drinking a little booze, up in a bag of wine, obviously. And then people kept coming in and thought it was so funny that we were just like lazily strumming and go, bag of wine, bag of wine. And then eventually it turned into a real song, and people brought us a bag of wine, and that we at one point showered somebody with the wine because they wanted it, so we did. And all that made it into the song, and every single line in that song is true. Some of it doesn't sound true, but it is 100. Everything happened in the song.
That's amazing. I love that so much.
Not all my songs are true, but that one's 100% true.
See, and like, I love that. It's like a documentary through song.
Yeah, about a bag of wine.
That's it. Which just shows if you're creative enough, you can do anything, right?
Absolutely.
It's beautiful. Booty Sweating, you talked about before.
Yeah, Booty Sweating, and it leads into the next one, which is
the final song.
Sucking on the teat of the weed machine.
Talk to me.
The basic concept is the first one's about working out. Booty Sweating. You're in the gym, you're working out, you're working on your fitness. Yeah. And then for those of us who like to partake in the cannabis, after that, you might want to smoke a little weed. And that's what that's about. To each their own, obviously.
Again,
but that's what that's about.
The final song, the 20th song on this album, Dr. Booty Quiver, Tales from the Booty Patch, is called Sucking on the Teat of the Weed Machine.
Yeah, and specifically about, I have a volcano vaporizer.
Of course you do.
That's specifically what it's about, because it's kind of like it blows up, kind of like kind of like you're sucking on a teat. It's kind of like
that's how it works.
It's kind of what it's like, and that's where the idea of that came from. And that's a punk song, straight ahead punk.
I love it.
There's a lot of punk on it. It's like
I'm a punk rock guy.
I'd say it's like 25% punk, 100% love.
That's the doctor's orders right there.
Absolutely.
Bro, I want to thank you so much for
thanks for having
me again and for dropping this off.
Yeah, of course.
And where can people find this? How do people get their hands on this?
Very good question. DM me on Instagram, Dr. Booty Quiver, Instagram, Dr. Booty Quiver on Facebook. And if you don't live in Saskatoon, I will mail it to you, and we'll figure out e-transfer. And if you live in Saskatoon, I will come to your home and deliver it to you, or wherever you want. Because if you live in here, I can bring it to you.
Happen. Support and local, man. That's what we love to do. That's what we're all about.
Absolutely.
And you're another great example of that. Dude, thank you so much
thanks,
again.
Gary.
I always appreciate these visits, and I'm looking forward to another one in a couple of weeks as we continue to get people ready for the big
we still got plenty of time, so we'll talk about that more next time.
Dude, I love you so much.
Thank you too.
Thank you for making it in. And we'll check in again soon. This is great.
Hell yeah.
I was really hoping you were going to dress up for today.
Well, you said to, so I took that as I should do it.
I was trying to do like the dad joke where like you walk in and like someone's dressed so outrageous. It's like, hey, I thought we said we were going to dress up.
Yeah,
you know,
and I did.
But you actually did it.
I
so
get what you mean.
Another example of like next level stuff. You're the best, dude.
Absolutely.
Thank you again. You take care, and we'll talk to you again very soon.
Appreciate you. Thanks, Gary.
Woo! There you go. The mighty Dr. Booty Quiver getting you ready. August, he'll be traveling around on tour. This beautiful province of ours is going to be fantastic. Thank you again to him for making it in. And we'll check in again very soon. This is the Monday edition of your show. I hope it is a fantastic Monday for you. I hope you got right back into the zone and you're crushing your week already. If not, we got your back.
Sucks to suck.
We're here. No, don't be mean. We're here for you, and we're here to help you do better. And one of the ways we love to do that is to tell you about really good people doing great things.
Huh?
We do that in the form of live reads.
Oh, I thought
I was going to talk about you for a second.
Yeah, I was like, what? That's not me.
She's also very great. If you need any social media, she's the gal. All right. I was talking about my friend Mably Llorente. Mably! As it is still spring, believe it or not. It's quite hot out. Feels like summer, but it's still spring for a couple more weeks, I believe. Which means it's time to spring into your dream home.
Spring in action.
There it is. Well done. As spring is here, so is your chance to find the perfect home. Now we're talking. With mortgage rates coming down, now is the ideal time to buy. Mobley Rente with TMG, the mortgage group, works with multiple lenders to find the best mortgage for you, saving you time, money, and most of all, stress.
We don't like stress around
Get
here.
that stress out of here. All right, it's a stress-free. It's a stress-free zone. It's a stress-free zone right here.
That was stressful.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
It's only getting more now. Now the pressure's on. Whether you're self-employed, a first-time buyer, or have credit challengers, he's always there to help with 24/7 personalized support. And the best part,
Credit challenges,
the best part, Brooksy,
not challengers.
you're a
Keep
challenger.
going.
You're a challenger. Are you rating this right now? Are you going to give me a report card?
Did you call the show the 13th melon?
Are you really
Sorry.
interrupting in the middle of a live?
Sorry, that was ADHD.
Is this what you're doing?
Sorry.
I'm still waiting for you to answer the original
What
question.
was the question?
Oh my gosh. You know what? Yeah, never mind. And the
Buy
best,
a home.
and the best part is services are free.
Look for a mortgage.
Brooksy, come on, man.
It's free with
Plus, he'll continue to assist
Mobley.
you long-term with refinancing, renewals, and mortgage strategies. That is Mobley Rente. Mortgages made simple. Give him a call. Text him anytime. 306-370-5804. Yes, sir. If you would like to be a part of this amazing family, this amazing team,
Join the 13th melon. What is that?
air horn. I hit the air horn.
Oh,
That's awesome.
what's the
The 13th Melon is
Yes.
our brand new Rider Watch Party show.
Oh.
And it's freaking amazing.
Okay.
First show was fantastic. Thanks to our friends over at Smitty's and Bugsy's, Brad and Sean, the team over there, hooked us up with some amazing wings. They had the Caribbean jerk wings and the Korean barbecue wings, along with chorizo sausage nachos.
Nice.
It was incredible.
Nice.
Check out the video, the highlight package, as we spotlighted all those
Yep.
delicious snacks.
And if you want to give us delicious snacks, here is how you can do it.
Did you have the button there? Did you just push that?
No.
That was very impressive. Very, very impressive. Are you going to sing with me?
Ready?
Send us an email. That's my click track. Keep going. Just send us an email to contact@dufferinave.com. That is the email. This is the theme song. Pretty good.
I had to speed it up
See,
here.
I was going to say it was going to be very, so you're going to send this with me?
Yeah,
Doesn't look like you're sending it.
I'm going to.
Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Sent it, bro. Nice. Very well done. What about
Yeah, I
this?
know.
How about the website? Dufferinav.com with the perfect size street sign.
It's going to be the place where you see more of us.
Yeah, it's the website. It's awesome. Royal Anders made it super easy, so even I know how to do it. That's why I love it so much, because I can actually navigate this website. All right, you're going to send this one too, of course, aren't you? She's 0 for 2.
Yeah. I like the pulley one. Let's do that one.
Okay, well, we got to do
Let's
this
go.
one.
Let's go. Quick.
We gotta do this one.
Let's go. Twitch. This is what we're doing today.
Tell
He
people what
beat me in Mario Golf, but that's because he practiced. We should have did it
2
for.
rounds, that's fair.
We should have did it very first learning together.
Yeah.
It would have been way more entertaining.
The game didn't get here in time. We played Mario Golf. 64 is fantastic.
I know, and I wasn't here on Monday. Sorry, everyone.
She'll be here all the rest of the Mondays
Unless
because
I'm sick.
she has a vendetta right now because she got destroyed on the golf course.
I have
It
no
was
vendetta.
very,
I
very
just beat you
impressive.
so hard in Smash Bros.
Mm.
During that
Mm. Yeah.
pre-tape.
If it's not on the stream, I don't think it counts. So either way, this is where you can find us, twitch.tv/Dufferin Ave Media. And once you are there, I will tell you right now, it is a fantastic, fantastic time. All of the previous streams are there for you to enjoy as well. They get
13th
posted
melon.
up. Thanks to the Phenom and Uncle Brando on our YouTube
Go.
Central Hub. Are you going to send it up?
Get out of
On
here.
3. 1, 2, 3. Bro, 1 for 3.
Thanks.
I'll give it to you. That's pretty good.
Yeah, 1-3, 13th melon. I'm stuck on
Next
this
game, June 14th. Is that this
That would have
Saturday?
been funny if it was the 13th.
The 13th melon on the 13th day?
Yeah.
Interesting. Very
Um,
interesting.
Yeah, I think it's this weekend because today's the 9th or something.
Yes, that's right.
So we'll see you there. We'll see
It's
me.
almost like you know we're about to just tear into old Brooksy here.
Oh my God, I had okay.
These ones are good. I know I always say
do
that.
we have the cringe thing?
Ooh, do we have the cringe intro at all? It's around there somewhere, but
We
Phenom
always
is
do
only
this.
just a hand. Yeah, we always do this to the producers.
This always happens. On Mondays, it should just be
Voted
ready.
in, yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe we
for
can
all
do
the
that.
other producers out
I
there.
could impersonate it though. It goes ding, doo, 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 blah.
And then it's a
Welcome to the
picture of me.
cringe.
It's the cringe.
This is what we do here, ladies and gentlemen, as Brooksie sends me all these updates.
Yeah, so my updates this time was so bad.
Here's the run. Here's the run.
There's
And
like
two
a
more
lot.
after this. Okay.
And it's
So good.
questionable.
So I tried to read these. These are her Facebook updates from years and years and years ago. And it's a good little snapshot of what our good friend, Brooksie was like back in the day. And I like to try to read them in Brooksie voices too. So we'll see how this one goes today.
Bad.
Hey, you got 2 thumbs up on this one. That's good.
Great. 2 likes.
Here we go. 14 years ago. Hey, Phenom, have you said hi yet? Say hi to everyone. There he is. Look at that. Still just a hand. I love that hand. Here we go. 14 years ago. Here's what Brooksie has to say. So, first of all, I want to go swimming soon. Who wants to go swimming soon? Second of all, I need some new pictures. Who wants to get all dressed up soon and take pictures with me? And third of all,
Oh my God, there's a third.
I will love anyone who agrees to do these things with me. Brooksie, I want to know how many people came running to this one?
Well, does it say I have any comments?
19.
19?
You were popular. on this one. I was waiting
Wow.
for that
There's
to
no way
perk
that
you
many
up.
people would comment on
Did you end up
something like
having
that
a
now.
swimming pool photo shoot?
I don't think I had a photo shoot, but I probably for sure went to the pool. That was like one of our favorite things to do. We used to go to Harry Bailey.
Bailey?
Yeah.
Indoor pool.
Yeah. Oh, well,
Interesting.
sometimes we'd go to the Mayfair one, but it was just like always so packed.
Outdoor pools do get packed when I saw that.
And we we're always looking for something to do. Because in summer we'd always used to like bike around and do stuff outside, but winter we didn't really have anything. So normally we'd go in winter.
Yeah.
But no, yeah.
With
I
19
love
of your
swimming.
friends.
19.
I wish I could read those comments. I bet you they were
They're
good.
probably so cringy.
All right, we're going back, hence the name. 15 years ago on that day was May 30th, by the way. This is 15 years ago. Our good buddy Brooksie posting on her Facebook machine. All I want to do is love you. Had an amazing day with the man. ILU.
Sorry, Brad.
I love you. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You were in love, dude. That's so cute. You even put your greater than
Heart.
almost spilled it. Yeah, you even
And
put
a
a heart on
smiley
there.
face.
Wow, you must really have. And look, you got 4 comments too.
That's like the least love I was in when I posted that.
Hence the cringe. We're in
That's
it
like
right now.
so that's like that guy's
Man.
probably the worst guy I ever dated.
May 30th was
Probably
it?
dated him for like
May-
2 months and
May-
said I loved him.
Okay,
Ew.
just move it along, dude. Leave it back there.
Okay.
Leave it in the garbage pile.
That's where
May
he belongs.
30th. Whoa, now you're just being mean. What do we always say? Don't be mean. There's enough mean people in this
Oh,
world. We bring
if
people up.
you
We
want me
don't
to tell him
we
what
don't
he
we don't-
did
No,
to
I
me?
don't. I don't want any of that. I just want to move
Fine.
on to this next one.
Whatever. Do it. Go then.
May 30th. 16 years ago. 16 years ago. Here's Brooksie yet again. Wendy Brooks. Guess you guys had loads of fun, but W.E. ... went of the biggest jump thingy on the quad with Sydney. So high in the air. Crazy. Even the letters are crazy. Capital C, capital A, capital Y.
WE means whatever.
But, okay, so guess you guys had loads of fun, but whatever, went of the biggest jump thingy on the quad with Sydney. Did you go ramp the quad, bro?
Yeah.
Big air? For
Yeah.
real? Or was this just for...
No, for sure.
Did you fall off? Did you land?
I've messed up the quad only a handful of times,
Not
but
good.
that was not one of them.
Wow.
But
so you had a successful
I
jump.
did just go quadding last weekend, and
How'd you do?
good. My dad has 4 quads, so it's a lot of fun.
I
but-
only have 2 quads, and they both hurt all the
Kala and Noah got to go on their own quad for the first time.
time. Ooh, solo quads.
And Kala's like a little adrenaline junkie, 13-year-old adrenaline junkie. And
Dangerous,
she
bro.
took a corner going like 40, 50, literally 2 wheels only holding her up. Brad's like, oh, because we were behind them. He's like, my heart.
This is how she goes,
And
hey?
she just
Oh, I
loved
couldn't.
it. And I was like, that's not even a bad flip. If she would have fell over, I would have been fine. It wasn't even bad. They had helmets on. But he was like, nope, I can't even breathe.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I could never be a father. Like, I helicopter a dog. Like, I can't
Yeah, that's
begin to
true.
fathom a human being.
Yeah, I'm not
I can't.
I'm not very much like that. Well, I don't
Hard.
like I consider them like my kids, you know, like I
Yeah.
take care of them as my kids, but
Yeah.
they're not like, I didn't like birth them, and they're not fully my responsibility to like keep alive every single day.
Mhm.
So maybe that's why it's different. But like, I just like, you know, break a bone. That means you're having a good time. As long as you don't die.
Careful, you sound like me right now. Let the kids hurt themselves. It's okay.
Yeah, but you also, how if you're helicoptering them?
Yeah, no, I'm me outside of situation.
Okay,
Me
okay,
in
okay.
situation, psycho. Me outside,
Okay,
dude,
okay.
just let the kids get hurt. Like, what's wrong
Yeah.
with you? Back to May 30th. This one 8 years ago. So we
Mhm.
moved a little bit ahead
Yeah,
from
this is
the love story. So this
apparently
is
more
actually
mature, Wendy.
this is
apparently.
this is a repost here from a site called F Jerry. I'm not sure who that is or
I
what
don't
that
know
means.
either, but that's good memes.
So this is what Brooksie wants to put out to the world so everybody knew how she was feeling this day. I actually have to stop myself from adding haha or LOL to every single text I send.
Yeah,
It's a problem.
it is a really, really big problem.
In the same way. I have to. I never lol. Since day one, I was like, man, this is the beginning of something horrible. Once people started doing LOL instead of, laughing. Like, haha works great. We don't need no LOLs. And so I was anti-LOL since the start, which got me to ha 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 every text I sent.
I haha and LOL. They're both in there.
Yeah.
Like if it I know I'm like, oh, I just LOL'd at that last sentence, so this next sentence needs a haha.
Haha. See, and
And it's like back.
I wish I could bring myself to use a
I've
lol,
been-
but then I have to punch myself in the wiener every time.
I've been
and it
trying
wouldn't be
really
good.
hard to like. I reshared that, and I was like, 8 years later, I'm still trying not to do this. And I had people commented, and yeah, this is totally you.
So this is a good batch of the cringe as we continue with co-host of the Pastor Bedtime Podcast and sole proprietor of Wendy Brooks Media, the exact same social media business that saved my brain, saved my soul. Thank you. If
Saving
you-
brains everywhere. I'm like a
That's it.
brain doctor.
You are what would it be? A social media brain doctor, if that makes sense.
Yeah. A
Yeah,
neurologist. Why can I say that?
Really, the part part's brain doctor, bro. Don't worry about the other stuff. You're a brain doctor now.
Neurologist. Why can I say it? Wait,
Quick,
wait.
I was going to let you drown here.
Neurologist. Thank you. That was stressing me out. I got really
You
sweaty.
even got a one.
This might be the first time.
Are you hot now?
I've ever been
Would
hot.
you like me to turn on the AC? Because I sure
Oh
would
my
love to, and
God.
we're not doing it just for you.
Clearly, I'm not a neurologist. Damn it.
Might be
Neurologist.
This might be another promo.
Oh
Getting
my
real close.
God.
That's pretty funny shit. Still May 30th. This one is May 30th, 2019, so this is pretty recent. It's like 5 years, give or take.
Okay.
This is another repost from a thing called I Heart Intelligence.
Uh-huh.
Good. Says, it's okay if you fall apart sometimes. Tacos fall apart, and we still love them. That's just really good. I'm just all about that.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the best quote
I
ever.
want that up on my. Maybe that'd be a
That's
good tombstone right up. You
Yeah,
know?
write that on my tomb.
That's it.
And I just said today I wanted a taco. I want taco, so
The universe.
let's
man.
talk about it.
There it is. The taco
Mhm.
puns are not lost on me. We always appreciate them.
Yeah.
As we're getting close, we got a couple more here. We got a couple more to go.
Okay,
They're
the ones
good.
I just sent him are so weird.
So we're going back now. This is June 6th as we continue to check in with Brooksie's Facebook updates from way back in the day. We do really appreciate you sending us these and allowing us to share these with the people because they are embarrassing, and it's a lot of people have a hard time looking back and saying, "Can you believe I was like this?" But not you, and I appreciate.
I need to get it out. I can't keep that in there.
That's it.
That haunt me for
It's a
life.
dirty secret right here. We're
Yeah.
going to June 6th now. So this is June 6th, 14 years ago. Brooksy says, all that I'm after is a life full of laughter.
So stupid. Is that all?
That's that one.
Is there any emojis?
Also, same day. Oh, yeah, no, there was a heart ice cream
Yeah.
cone. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Same day. I didn't know this.
What?
This is interesting. We'll get into this.
I'm so nervous
Here's
now.
Brooksy.
I don't remember
exact
this.
day.
Same
So she went from that to this. Braces off in 17 days? What?
Yep.
Well, I am so pumped. I did not know you had braces, dude.
Yeah, I had braces, and then I got Invisalign, and then I got Invisalign.
Like, I knew you were involved in the dental community.
Yeah.
So I just thought that was the reason you had perfect teeth. But you had to put some work into them.
Yeah, like my top teeth were always like pretty straight. It's just like my bottom teeth. Even now, they're like a little crooked still. But yeah, so I actually got them not because I thought I needed them, but there was this show called Brace Face.
I remember that. So that was a cartoon.
And I thought
Called
she was
Brace Face,
so
yeah.
cool, and it made me want braces. And then I just convinced Wes
Were you
to
the
give me
first
braces.
person in the history of anyone to actually want braces?
I wanted braces. Yeah, yeah.
So it was instead of using braces to fix your teeth, you used them as a fashion outlet.
Yeah, and it was a horrible idea.
Could have told you that.
Yeah,
I've
but
never
then
had
I love
braces.
changing the rubber bands. You could change the colors.
Oh, so,
Christmas,
yeah,
I did
of
red
course.
and green.
You're literally
got some pink. in there.
accessorizing your braces.
Yeah, I did.
Merry Christmas! And you just have
Yeah.
Christmas-colored balls
Oh
in
my
your mouth.
god, so bad. Anyway,
Ah, that's good.
still cute though.
Very funny. Very, very funny. Man, these last two, we're finishing so strong.
I don't-
You know? You ready for this?
No, I'm sweating
I'm
again.
so thankful that you allow us to do this.
I
'Cause
know it's so bad.
it's so fun.
I just
Everybody has these embarrassing things. If you ever posted, I never did any of this stuff, but it's because I realized how outrageous
You know what?
this is.
If you can show everyone your algorithm, that would be embarrassing.
That's true. I can't
Yeah.
argue with that. Food and golf and video games and VLTs and butts.
And boobs.
Sometimes if you're lucky. Okay, here we go. 15 years ago, June 8th. We have two more, ladies and gentlemen, then we got to call it days. Man, we move quick.
Getting there, yeah.
Wendy Brooks says, spent $35 at the dollar store, LOL, all caps, exclamation point.
That's so funny that I thought that was a lot because, like, I can go to the dollar store now and easily drop over $100.
You can do a $35 purchase on one thing.
Well, at the dollars.
Yeah.
The most expensive thing is like $5.50 right now.
At the dollar store.
At the dollar.
I don't know
At
about
Dollarama. At the
Okay.
dollar store, everything's $1.75. But at Dollarama, it goes all
Still,
the way up to
It's not a
$5.50.
dollar. Stop calling it a dollar store. Call
I
it
know.
a
Dollarama's
$1.75
a
store.
Rip off. Sometimes you get. I just
Maybe we don't
realized.
talk bad around here. We don't talk bad.
Sorry, it's not a rip off.
There you go.
But I can get things for cheaper at Walmart than dollar store. Just saying. That's a hot secret tip.
You ready for the final one? Please tell me you're ready, because this one makes it all worthwhile.
This one's so funny.
This one's going to be a promo for sure. I'm going to look right into the camera for this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Brooksie. 15 years ago on June 8th. Is that today?
It was
No.
yesterday.
That was yesterday. So it's 15
Yes.
years ago yesterday. And you know how these things work with your updates on these social media things? So you have to start with Wendy Brooks is type of thing like that, and it leads into it. So this one starts. Wendy Brooks had the sickest dream about my leg hair. By the way, Amanda, I totally slept in and just woke up now. Please tell me what happened to your leg hair, bro.
Well, like, why?
Why let the world know?
Why do I instantly wake up and be like, I need to
The
make
world
a
needs to know
status?
that I had a really
Like,
weird dream about my
literally
leg hair.
just text my friend. Just text her. Just text her and say, I just woke up.
Posting for the whole world.
Yeah, but everyone needed to know about my sick. And you said sickest, like it was cool, but I think it was disgusting. Like I think it was like
Gross,
sickest, like
gross.
boo.
So was this like one of those times where you just didn't shave your legs for a while, or was this like
I
a
can't
full-on
remember the
nightmare
dream,
about,
but it
like,
must
your
have been
leg
like
hairs?
must have just woke up and been like, whoa, why was I dreaming about that? My guess is like they were long. People were braiding them. Maybe someone was like munching on them. I don't know.
You didn't see that, but Phenom just spoke through the window.
That's
what he said.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, I don't know, but it's weird.
Munching on them?
I don't know.
Who's gonna
Like-
munch on your leg hair, bro?
Well, it's a sick dream.
Dude,
What else is sicker than somebody munching
That
on
is
your
good. That's a
long
great
leg
point.
hair?
That's a great point.
What else? French braiding it?
That just sounds comforting, soothing.
Ew. No, I don't know why. I don't know why I dreamt
I was
about
hoping
that.
there'd
I don't
be
know
a-
why I posted it.
Okay, it wasn't as awesome as I thought, so I was really hoping you'd remember the story. That feels like a moment that you would
How?
never forget. I don't know.
It's a dream.
Yeah.
The only dreams I remember are the ones that repeat over and over and over again. So like I used to have a dream about going into an elevator that
Oh,
like
I hate it already.
that would like
No.
go to different floors and open up and everything would be like different and it wouldn't just go up and down, it would go sideways and like around. That was one I used to always have.
Nope.
Um
Don't want it.
I have dreams about being at like some type of like festival or something.
Yeah, that
And
sounds fun.
then
okay
I'm
with
like
that.
looking for my dogs, and I'm
Yeah.
looking for a bunch of people, and I'm
Nope.
constantly looking for people.
No, thank you.
Dreams where my teeth fall out, and then
Apparently that means something. I've heard something.
yeah.
What does that mean?
I don't know. That I
About
think
to,
I'm
like-
ugly, probably. I think it's a
I think we can all agree, hey?
No.
Everyone at home, she's not ugly.
I think
We got
it
your
is
back.
though.
No
like,
one's ugly. Everyone's beautiful in their own
I
way.
think it's people like worrying about their appearance. Honestly, is what I think it means.
I worry about my appearance all the time.
Me too. When I first got here, I had a giant hive on my head, and I had taken my pill. Now it's like kind of gone. I can still feel it though. My forehead was red.
I had to promise her, like, you can't tell. That's good.
I don't know
I'm
if
doing
he's
well.
told the truth. Well, but I took a pill before I got
Have
here,
I ever lied
and it
to
takes
you?
15
Do I
minutes.
ever lie? Like,
But
I'm
I
not a
asked
liar,
Brad
bro.
before I left, "Can you see this?" And he said, "Yes, you should take a pill." But the pill probably helped it.
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah. But
Totally different.
one of you is lying. And it's probably you. Just kidding.
I like to pride myself on being a pretty honest guy.
Yeah.
You know, I try really hard to do that, but
Yeah, I don't know if you've
I think
ever
we
lied
can.
to
I
me.
think we can both be right, because he would have saw it before, and then once
Yeah.
the pill kicked in,
You're
things
right.
gone. So there
It's
you go.
fine. It's whatever. Whatever.
Oh,
It's
okay.
okay. It's whatever.
Dude, we're so close. I want to
Eat my leg hair.
I want to get your thoughts on hockey tonight
Oilers?
before we call it a show. Yes, the
Oilers,
Edmonton
Oilers. Just kidding.
in
You know what?
Florida, taking on the Panthers.
This is
Game
so cool because I used to work with a girl named Caitlin at the
3. I
Blades.
used to work with a girl named Caitlin too.
Yeah, and so Caitlin was the game day manager for the Blades, and she did everything. And then she moved to Germany, did some stuff in Germany hockey, moved back,
That's
got a
very cool.
job with the Oilers.
Come on.
Yeah, and now she does their game day at the Oilers. And so she was the first female to like ever run like a whole
game day.
full
production.
game. Yeah, they let her do the whole thing
That's incredible.
on the women's night or whatever.
It's awesome.
So that was really, really cool. But I just can't believe she's getting to go through all of this and experience all this and like be there. And it's so cool. And anybody who like knows her who like ends up going to a game, she like
Hooks you up.
yeah.
Yeah, of course.
So I've seen a lot of my friends post of them like going on the ice and like winning a trip or like, you know, just like being awesome. And I'm like, this is so cool. She's like the coolest. I love watching her Instagram. So yeah. So right now I'm watching behind the scenes of the Oilers.
Maybe we could get her on the show. You think she'd ever join you and I on here?
She might do
Zoom?
A Zoom, yeah.
See if you can line that up.
Yeah.
I got so many questions.
Yeah, it'd be so cool. It'd be so cool
Yeah.
because I haven't actually like talked to her about it fully since she left.
Yep.
But
Time
yeah,
to
no, it's super
reconnect.
cool. So that's like why I am super obsessed because I like can't imagine. Like I've been with the Blades when they make a pretty long run and almost make it, but this is like
Well,
insane.
it's the next level.
It's
what
like
it is.
yes,
Yeah.
and she's like right there, and like
so cool.
McDavid's on her team. Like it's so
Yeah,
crazy to think
I'm
like
with
that's her team.
you. I know.
I
know.
It's insane.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
So game 3 goes tonight in Florida. Series tied at 1 game apiece. Who do you got winning?
Well, Oilers.
Oilers.
It's
Very
probably
well said.
with the win, Connor McDavid.
She's just saying words now. That's okay too. Why don't we go ahead and wake Frankie up there, Phenom, and get our asses out of here for today.
Overtime
You know what?
win.
You know what? Here's some quick facts for you. This is the 4th time in the history of the Stanley Cup Finals that it has been a repeat performance, with both teams going back and meeting in the final. And the first 2 games of this final have gone to overtime.
Mhm.
So, if they go to overtime again tonight, that'll be 3 in a row. And the only time we've ever seen something like this, as far as I know, legend has it, the Blades and Warriors last year. Remember that? Remember
Yeah.
that? That was crazy.
I-
6 of the
yeah.
7 games went to overtime.
Yeah.
It was nuts. This
That's
could be
insane.
something on that level. So be sure to check that out tonight.
Was that last year or 2 years ago?
Last year.
Oh.
Yeah, because they just finished the Memorial Cup this year.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh yeah. So that was the year I was on.
yeah, so very cool stuff. So enjoy the hockey tonight. To Brooksie, thank you for always making it in.
Thank
you
you.
for destroying me in Smash Brothers,
But not golf.
but not golf.
It's embarrassing. You
We're
don't
gonna get back
wanna
into the
watch
golf. I'm really excited because I can actually, do pretty good against you, which makes me very excited. So thank you for that. Thank you for the Twitch stream, twitch.tv/Dufferin Ave Media. Nice. Sorry, it's a little low. I'm making sure I still have time. That's where you can find us over on the Twitch stream as well. We got the full videos posted up on the YouTube network as well, thanks to our main man Phenom and Uncle Brando.
that. Past our bedtime's out now. Go watch right after this.
Literally right there.
It's
Check
about
it out.
it's about our teenage lives. It's so funny.
I'm
It's one of my
excited.
favorites.
I'm going to watch it.
Yeah.
It's going to be fantastic.
And I wore the shirt which is funny in the video. Anyway, bye. Bye.
The best. Thank you so much again to you, Brooksie, Tafina. We'll be back tomorrow with the All the Way Roundtables on Wednesday. Tomorrow, you know what it is? The All That Inks podcast.
Oh.
We're going to check in with Matt from all the bands, as well as Uncle Mike. We were all there watching Matt and Merbs and the boys do their show, and it was fantastic. We'll recap it with some videos. It'll be a lot of fun. Until then, please remember, karma is very, 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 very real. When you start to do good things, they start happening to you. I promise you, this place is living proof of that. You do good things, you get a social media lady. You get a producer. You get a studio. Just keep doing good things. That's all we're trying to get across, all right? We're going to lift each other up. That's what we do here. So enjoy the hockey tonight. Remember that, and we will check in with you again tomorrow. Have a great Monday night.
Go